Honey badger versus Wolverine. Who wins? Because one is built to survive and the other is built to erase. Imagine an animal so fearless it attacks lions without hesitation. Now imagine another so powerful it chases away bears and wolves. One is called the most fearless animal on Earth. The other is known as the Demon of the North. They've never met in the wild, they live on opposite sides of the planet. But today, we're putting them head to head. Wolverine versus honey badger. Same family, different continents, only one walks away. So, who actually wins? At first glance, this seems obvious. The honey badger has a legendary reputation, memes, viral videos, pure chaos. But the Wolverine? That reputation comes from real fear, from animals that actually live with it. Today, we're breaking this down scientifically, not emotionally. No myths, no exaggeration, just biology. Before we start, here are the rules. This is a one-on-one encounter, on neutral ground. No burrows, no escape routes, no ambush advantage. The fight ends when one animal is incapacitated or retreats completely. With that settled, let's break it down. Round 1, size and strength. Let's start with raw physical stats. The honey badger weighs between 20 and 35 pounds and measures about 2 to 2.5 feet long. It's low to the ground, compact, and dense. The Wolverine weighs between 30 and 55 pounds and measures about 3 to 3.5 feet long. It's taller, broader, and far more muscular. Here's the detail most people miss. A large male Wolverine can weigh more than double a honey badger. Pound for pound, both animals are freakishly strong. But in absolute power, there's no debate. Winner, Wolverine. Round 2, weapons. Now let's talk about weapons. The honey badger has thick, loose skin that's hard to grab, sharp claws for digging and slashing, strong jaws, and extreme pain tolerance. Honey badgers don't fight clean. They target groins, faces, and anything soft. Shock and chaos are their strategy. Now compare that to the Wolverine. The Wolverine has a massive skull and jaw muscles, a bite force capable of crushing frozen bone, long curved claws built for tearing, and dense muscle covered in thick fur. A Wolverine doesn't just bite, it breaks. It regularly kills animals 5 times its size and steals carcasses from wolves. In pure damage output, winner Wolverine. Round 3, aggression and mentality. This is where honey badger fans get excited. Yes, honey badgers are fearless. They attack lions, leopards, and hyenas without hesitation. But here's the truth. They survive largely because most predators back off. Bluff works when the other animal hesitates. Now the Wolverine. Wolverines don't bluff. They don't posture. They commit. They fight wolves. They fight bears. And they come back again and again. This wouldn't be fearless versus fearful. This would be 2 fearless animals, except one is much larger. Winner, tie. But here's the detail almost everyone gets wrong, and it changes the entire fight. Round 4, defense and durability. The honey badger's skin is legendary. Loose skin lets it twist and counterbite. Thick hide resists stings and bites. Pain barely slows it down. But here's the problem. That defense works best against predators that try to pin. The Wolverine doesn't pin, it mauls. Wolverines have dense muscle armor, thick fur and skin, and extreme cold-adapted endurance. They routinely survive brutal injuries and continue hunting. In a prolonged fight, durability favors mass and stamina. Winner, Wolverine. Round 5, stamina and endurance. Honey badgers are explosive, fast, violent, short bursts of chaos. Wolverines are endurance predators. They can travel 20 to 30 miles a day, they can fight while injured, and they don't gas out quickly. If this fight lasts more than a minute, fatigue becomes a weapon. Winner, Wolverine. The actual fight scenario? So what happens when they meet? The honey badger charges first. No hesitation. It bites, snaps, looks for anything soft. But the Wolverine absorbs the attack and counters with sheer force. One clean bite to the neck, shoulder, or skull could end the fight instantly. Even if the honey badger lands bites, the size difference becomes overwhelming. This isn't playful, it's violent, fast, brutal. Fearlessness keeps the honey badger fighting, but power ends the fight. Final verdict. So, who wins? In most realistic scenarios, the winner is the Wolverine. Not because the honey badger isn't tough, not because it isn't fearless, but because physics matters. Fearlessness doesn't beat mass. Reputation doesn't beat power, and memes don't beat muscle. The honey badger is a legend. The Wolverine is a nightmare. If this shocked you, or if you still think the honey badger wins, drop your argument in the comments. I want to see this debate. And if you enjoy real animal matchups backed by science, hit subscribe, because the wild is way more brutal than the internet tells you.